Hello, welcome our gear research channel. Today in this video, we are going to show some of the best gaming controllers for PC that are best sold and reloaded in the last couple on Amazon. If you want more information and updated pricing on the product, check the links in the description below, so let's get started with the video. Number 1, PlayStation DualSense Wireless Controller Nova Pink. The Sony DualSense controller does that and more. It still connects via Bluetooth, and you can always plug it in for a wired option with less latency. When using the Gamepad wirelessly, the rechargeable battery is much more convenient than the AAs required for this box core. However, there is room for improvement in terms of battery life. The Sony DualSense drastically changes the aesthetics of the original, but still has a similar control scheme for those who prefer the symmetrical layout of the analog sticks. Steam support is on the controller, while advanced haptics and adaptive triggers work on PC using a wired connection. With more PlayStation exclusive games ending up not so exclusive thanks to PC ports, full DualSense functionality on PC makes for the best way to play those games. The longest time, the PC controller was some kind of alien artifact you bought in your local game store. It might have resembled a PlayStationer's box controller, but it didn't look or feel right. PC gaming is much more controller-friendly these days. Now you can plug any modern controller into your computer via USB, and it will likely work instantly. The DualSense feels better in hand for most people, while the new triggers are way better than the mushy triggers of the DS4. The touchpad is now even larger and can easily be used for desktop navigation in a pinch. The same caveats for the DualShock 4 apply for the DualSense. Software support isn't as foolproof and complete. Number 2, PowerA Enhanced Wired Controller for Xbox Series. PowerA's Spectra Enhanced is a shockingly good Xbox wireless controller clone, sold at a very affordable price. It doesn't support wireless connections, instead only connecting over USB-A, but can go toe-to-toe with the other Gamepads on this list. The PowerA Spectra flatters the Xbox One Gamepad by cloning its look and layout. The only giveaway is the Spectra backlighting, which adds a bit of flair. Like the Xbox controller it emulates, the Spectra has an offset joystick layout with D-pad located below the left analog stick. The Spectra does a good job of emulating the button and joystick feel of the Xbox One Gamepad and feels great, though the triggers are slightly less robust. The PowerA Spectra Enhanced is officially licensed to work with Xbox One and Series XS consoles. Windows technically is not on the list of official support, but the controller was detected as an Xbox Gamepad in our testing. The Spectra gains several features you won't find on a standard Xbox controller, including 2 back paddle buttons and adjustable trigger stops that let you change how far the triggers travel. Gamers looking for a budget Gamepad can't go wrong with the PowerA Spectra Enhanced. It's as robust as the official Xbox Gamepad and throws in a couple of extra customization options as a bonus. The controller itself provides a decent bit of heft, aided along by 2 vibration motors. It's got all the buttons you need for your games and even takes a page out of the Xbox Elite controller's book. The PowerA Spectra Enhanced. It's as robust as the official Xbox Gamepad and throws in a couple of extra customization options as a bonus. The controller itself provides a decent bit of heft, aided along by 2 vibration motors. It's got all the buttons you need for your games and even takes a page out of the Xbox Elite controller's book. Xbox Elite controller's book. Number 3, Logitech F310 Wired Gamepad Controller Console-like layout. The Logitech F310 is the perfect option for you, as it only costs around $15, but it includes everything you need. On the controller, you get dual joysticks, bumpers and triggers, 4 standard face buttons, and even an 8-directional D-pad. 10 buttons are programmable, making it possible to customize the Gamepad precisely to your needs. You'll probably find the Logitech F310's short nubby grips don't make for great ergonomics, but that shouldn't matter if you're only picking up a controller for short bursts to drive vehicles in games like Grand Theft Auto V or Battlefield 2042. It's also strictly a wired option, connecting via USB, but that means low input lag for the fastest possible actions. The controller once we installed Amazon's Luna drivers for Windows, but the controller frequently lost connection. We weren't able to resolve this issue. The Luna's high price is difficult to justify given its features and unreliable Bluetooth connection. It ties the DualSense controller for the most expensive on our list. The analog sticks on the Stratus Duo are a little deeper than other controllers we tested, which gives players great grip when playing intense games, and the triggers and shoulder buttons feel similar to the excellent Switch Pro controller. Number 4, PowerA Spectra Enhanced Wired Controller for Nintendo Switch. The PowerA Spectra enhanced wired controller is one of the most customizable controllers out there for the PC. Designed specifically for computers, the PowerA Spectra enhanced wired controller connects easily to any PC, no matter the operating system. Provided the operating system is older than Vista, the PowerA Spectra enhanced wired controller can connect via USB port for a high-speed connection. The PowerA Spectra enhanced wired controller comes in a high total of 35 different color options. The PowerA Spectra enhanced wired controller has LED lighting around the D-pad, control sticks, and buttons. Users can adjust the brightness and color of the lighting to match keyboards and external lights. Each rendition of the PowerA Spectra enhanced wired controller, no matter which style you pick, has a soft finish at the surface, making it comfortable to play with for long periods of time. This box standard controller works well across nearly every PC game, including first-person shooters for those who don't want to use a mouse and keyboard. This box one-core controller supports wireless play through Bluetooth on newer models, and it can switch to wired play by attaching. Number 5 PowerA Spectra Infinity Enhanced Wired Controller. The PowerA Spectra's box controller in all ways but the name? Pretty much. It's not completely identical to Xbox's offering, it's certainly a cheaper version of it. If you've ever used an Xbox-styled third-party controller, you'll know they never feel quite right. Just not quite the same as the official controller, even though PowerA's controller works pretty well. Is that a huge deal? That depends on what you're looking for. Typically, value is associated with use. The reason we recommend the more expensive Xbox controller as the best overall is that for extended use, it's great value for money. If you don't see yourself using a controller much for your PC gaming, but want to have one for those rare times you need one, it's worth considering the Spectra instead. The controller is wired, so there's no extra fuss about finding a spare wire or setting up a wireless connection. Basically, the PowerA Spectra is cheap and convenient. It's a great option for someone who just needs a controller handy for occasional use or as a backup controller. The PowerA Spectra enhanced wired controller comes in a high total of 35. Like, comment and share, please subscribe my channel, check the link in the description below. Thanks for watching.